Here are the 7 ways that you can build your business in a down market. Number 1, focus on networking. Network as much as you possibly can, because more relationships turns into more transactions. And if you're like me and you don't like networking, you don't necessarily like putting yourself out there in bigger crowds, go with somebody. Go with a friend. Go with a colleague. Go with your spouse, right? Just do whatever you can to network as much as possible and to meet as many people as possible, because you want to start focusing on building relationships. Relationships equal contracts. It's that simple. The more relationships you have, the more contracts you'll have, because when people know you, they trust you, they like you, they're going to refer you business. And networking is an absolutely amazing tool to build a real estate pipeline. A lot of agents don't focus on it, again, because they don't feel comfortable doing it, and I completely understand. I'm an introverted extrovert. When I get into a group of people that I don't know, I tend to only focus on maybe talking to 1 or 2 people. But when I'm in a group of people that I know, that I like, that I can communicate with, I'm really able to become myself. So I'll say this. Start small. Just pick 1 networking meeting that you can go to, maybe even weekly, bi-weekly, or even monthly. I don't care what it is. Focus on the 1 meeting, go there consistently, and start building and fostering relationships there. You don't have to go to 5 networking meetings a week unless you absolutely want to, unless that's your main way of getting business. But just focus on going to 1 consistently, build and foster relationships there. The second thing you want to focus on is building your personal brand. This should be in any real estate market. Slow, fast, whatever it is. Any real estate market, you should always be focused on building your personal brand, because you can take your personal brand with you anywhere that you go. If you're at a real estate brokerage now and you're potentially even thinking about leaving, your personal brand follows you, right? So make sure that you're focusing on building yourself as the expert in whatever field of real estate that you're working in right now. But your personal brand is something that you always should be working on, because people, again, when they know you and they like you and they trust you, they're going to want to do business with you when they decide to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. So focusing on building your personal brand in any market, especially a slow market, is something that you should take very seriously and commit to it, right? On a weekly, daily basis, do things that are going to help build your credibility, show that you're an expert, things that you need to do in order to get your name out there to the most amount of people in your marketplace. The third thing that you need to be focusing on is providing exceptional client experiences. And this is another one that you should be doing in every single market, but especially in a down market. Why? Because when you provide world-class customer experience, client experiences to the people that you're working with, that you're helping them purchase a home, you're helping them selling a home, you're helping them invest in properties, you know what's gonna happen next? When they feel seen, heard, known, understood, and you help them get to the finish line, they are going to refer you to their friends, to their families, to anyone else, their colleagues that they talk to on a consistent basis. And they're going to say, hey, Sean Connors did an amazing job for me when we were selling our property. I highly recommend that you use him. But take it to a more deeper level. And it's all, again, about focusing on fostering relationships with these people. When the deal closes, that doesn't mean that you don't talk to them anymore. Continue to touch base with them. Continue to connect with them throughout the years and let them know that you're always there as a resource. You always want to be the person that they think about when real estate crosses their mind, right? So focus on building, creating, and maintaining those valuable relationships, and always, always, always giving world-class client experience. The fourth thing to focus on, and it's one of my favorites, is niching down or niching down. I don't care how you say it, either niche or either niche. Anyway, now's the time to start focusing on niching down and making sure that you're doing things in alignment with who you are. When I got started in real estate, I did everything. I was helping first-time home buyers. I was listing homes. I was going after foreclosures. I was calling for sale by owners. I was doing mailers. I was doing social media campaigns. I started doing video, right? I did so much, and my approach was the shotgun approach. Or like a spider, you just spin webs all over the place and see what you can catch. Now, especially now, in a down market where you're not as busy as you normally are, start niching down. Focus on one area that aligns truly with who you are to get more clients and provide that world-class customer experience we just talked about. I don't know what that niche is for you. It could be new construction. It could be first-time home buyers. It could be helping boomers sell their home and getting to retirement properties. I don't care what it is. I don't know what it is for you personally, but take the time to focus on what you want your niche to be. Because if you take the time now and you truly focus on it and you truly think about how you can build out that brand around who you are. I'm the first-time home buyer expert. Anyone that's looking to buy a home in Chester County that's buying for the first time, I'm their guy, I'm their gal, whatever it is. I don't care again, but you need to focus on developing that and really honing in on your skills and what you've been good at in real estate. Because again, when the market turns and there's more buyers and sellers out there, that means that's more money for you to be made. Another thing to focus on is investing in education. Now's the time to continue to educate yourself and become an expert in real estate. I don't know what it is that you're going to focus on, but investing in your education in any career, real estate and everything else, is always important because you always want to be learning and you want to become the expert in real estate in whatever market or niche that you're in. So continuing to double down on education, go to your local association. Start taking CE classes, even if you don't need CE. Start focusing on different areas and aspects that you might be interested in real estate. Become an expert in that area, because there's going to be a time where it's going to serve a purpose, right? We're not talking about school, in grade school, where you're learning things, or even in high school where you're learning things that you're never going to apply again in your life, right? We're not talking about Pythagorean theorems. Here we're talking about real estate. You know, if you want to become an REO agent, which I think is an awesome idea, start learning about REOs. Talk to different REO agents, talk to different asset managers, take different classes and courses, whatever it is. But investing in yourself, continuing your education, is something that's going to pay dividends for the rest of your life. The next focus is doubling down on your marketing, front-loading your marketing, because again, the markets always change. So if we're in a down market and you know an up market is in the future, then you want to start doubling down on the marketing that you're doing. And make sure that when you're doubling down on the marketing, you figured out what your niche is going to be. You figured out what your real estate superpower is, right? What do you love to do? And that's when you focus on, okay, what marketing tools, what marketing channels am I going to utilize in order to double down on the marketing? Because when you're in down or slower markets, a lot of agents are just putting their head in the sand. But not you, because you're listening to this and you're going to double down on your marketing, because you know that when things turn, and if your message has been consistent throughout and you've been consistently putting out great content that appeals to the masses of buyers or sellers or investors, that they're going to think about you when they decide to buy, sell, or invest. So doubling down on your marketing is extremely important to do in slower markets. And the last thing that you need to focus on is financial prudence, right? Minding your expenses. Now is the time, right? Now is the time to focus on your expenses and cut out what you don't need. And I know a ton of real estate agents hate hearing that, but it's so important. Now's the time to focus on all those expenses, all those subscriptions that you have that you don't use, any kind of marketing tool, the CRMs, the dialers, all that stuff that you have that you're not using and that you don't need. Now is the time to focus on cutting those expenses because you want to be lean. You want to be a lean machine and go into the slower market with less in expenses. That means every time that you make money, every time that you close a deal, you cash the check, you're going to make more. Your profit's going to be higher because you have learned to live on a slimmer budget. So now's the time to focus on that. And here is the bonus tip. Stay positive, right? You've heard it 1,000 times. In every area of life, staying positive, having that positive mental attitude is so important. It really, truly needs to be the first thing that you think about when you wake up, because it is unbelievably easy to get sucked into the negativity. Glass is half full, the world's crashing, the market's crashing, everything's going to shit. It's so easy to fall into that trap, and I know from personal experience consistently throughout the years how easy it is to fall in that trap. But it's only when I change my mindset and I start focusing more positively on what is happening that I'm able to make that shift and to get out of that mindset, the negative mindset that's so easy to get trapped into. In my opinion, those are the most important 7 to 8 things that you need to focus on in a down market, in a slow market, in order to be on the up and up for when things change, because they inevitably will. Everything changes. Real estate has its seasons, its lows, its highs, it's in the middles, and we're in a low right now, but that doesn't mean that we're too far away from the high. So if you got some value from this, my name is Sean Connors. I'm the managing broker and co-owner here at VRA Realty. We're licensed in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland. So if you're looking to change where you're at, if you're looking to learn how to build wealth in real estate and you want to align yourself with a brokerage that is teaching that, then make sure that you click on the link below, schedule an appointment with me, let's chat. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day.